This author has written a book called 25 Reasons Why He Won't Marry You and 5 Ways to Change His Mind. Dr. Syed Mohammed is here and says he can help. You say going couples dancing?
Couple dance. Couple dance is an excellent way to change mind because the couple dance allows a man to be a man. That's when you take him out. The man has to take the lead. The woman has to respect and honor his lead. And they're dressing up, they're interacting with other couples. It's a great time for couples to show out, and the man feels like, well, you know what? I'm really being a man.
Be willing to do that traditional stuff.
Exactly.
Good.
Chicago
okay.
stepping salsa. You know, bring it back to what our parents did.
Second tip, love his vision. What does that mean?
Love his vision. You know, because men are constantly complaining about not having a support agent, a woman that supports him. You know, if he says he wants to open up a lemonade stand, baby, open up your lemonade stand. You're gonna do great. I can see the millions flowing in. Don't kick him down. Encourage him, not discourage him.
That's Dr. Tyee. He's a relationship expert, author, poet, and motivational speaker.
Where all my single women at? Don't need a black man for nothing. Got your own house, your own car. Make some noise! You would never hear that song in a Hispanic club or a white club. You walk into a black club, you like, for real? And sister's like, here I am. Come on. Why are women having hate parties? Why are women getting together and they're discussing everything wrong with their man, and they sit around having this circle, and everything in that circle is bad. It's bad. A man walk in, you can feel the bad energy. You're like, I'm gonna go this way. My job is to teach you that it's okay to cry. It's okay to say, well, can you help me? Can you assist me? I teach my son the same thing. But vulnerability is something that we're missing in today's relationships as it relates to the black woman. I know me as a man, there's nothing sexier than a vulnerable woman. But you have to identify the God in me. Don't fight that. Identify the God in me and be vulnerable to me, because I want to be vulnerable to you. There's nothing sexier than a man and a woman who are both vulnerable to each other.
Welcome back. Today we have been focusing on finding the perfect match. Here to help explain the rules of the dating game and hopefully help us win, please welcome relationship expert and author of the ebook, 25 Reasons Why He Won't Marry You, 5 Ways to Change His Mind. Give it up for Tyee, a.k.a. the Love Doctor. Welcome. Okay, what are some of the 25 reasons why he won't marry us? Go ahead.
I'll give you 2 things. Women are afraid of the kitchen. They're not keeping up the house. They don't want to clean up. They don't want to cook. They don't want to wash. You know, I was raised in Chicago. My mom and dad are from the South. The way I was raised, a man has his responsibilities or roles, and a woman has hers.
Okay.
That's very important. Even though I can cook, I love to cook, I can bake, but I love a woman that knows how to throw down in the kitchen. Number 2, men are saying that women are too grouchy. They're doing a lot of complaining about the same things over and over again.
We're probably mad at them for not picking up the socks and not helping us wash the dishes and whatnot. We're grouchy? You think that black women are too independent?
Oh, absolutely.
What does that mean?
Well,
Please explain.
It goes back to you guys don't want men to do anything. It's like when you meet a woman, well, I can get my own door, I take out my own garbage, I pay my own bills. Like, that's a proud thing to say, and men are having hard times being chivalrous, because women say, well, I've been without a man for so long, I don't know how to be, I know women hate this word, submissive, when a man, or vulnerable. My question to those women would be, well, if I gave you $1 million, would you have a problem being a millionaire?
Ah.
You've been on our show in the past. Yes. You've been on WGCI as the Love Doctor,
yes.
Real Housewives of Atlanta, of course, as Dr. Tyee.
Yes.
And there's been so much controversy about this. Once and for all, let's settle this whole doctor thing. What is your story? Because so many people are saying, and as people saw play out on Real Housewives, that you were not a doctor.
Okay. Oh, I am a doctor. Now, I did go to school. I went to Eastern and Southern Illinois, where I started my PhD program at Southern University.
Right.
I went to online university, which at the time, because I was actually referred by one of my professors, because I told him I wanted to be a commercial therapist, meaning TV, radio, go on and do what I do now. He said, well, this might be a better avenue for you, and it's less expensive. So I went online and was actually taking classes at this university. Come to find out 5 years later, this university crashed and became a bogus university.
Yeah.
Now, if anyone looks at my background...
And it's not accredited.
Exactly.
Right.
Right, but if anyone looks at my background, I went to Eastern Illinois, got my bachelor's degree in 2 years, taking 21 hours every semester. Got my master's in a year, taking 17 credit hours a semester, which I had to get permission by the president. So I'm a very educated person. So it's not like I ran from education.
Yeah.
Then went to SIU, where I majored in family and marriage therapy for a year. So then from that on, I went to a non-accredited university.
Yeah.
But yes, I have my PhD.
But the bottom line is, I mean, all of this is just great for business.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's really, I mean, so people criticize you for that, but there is a genius behind all that.
I want to thank my publicist for kind of like pushing me out the door. Because at first, when I tell you I was totally against it, but as I tell people all the time, I say, well, these women on Housewives are crazy. Well, actually, they're very sweet women. Very, very nice. They were nice to me. But you look at what they've been paid to do, and people, it's no different than watching a soap opera on any other network.
Yeah.
Please welcome Dr. Tyee.
Women control the sexual energy in the bedroom. If she's not in a good mood, it's not going to be a good outing. So I'd rather for a woman say, you know what, baby, I'm not tonight. I'm fine with that. I'm not the type of man that can lay next to you. We can cuddle. I can play in your hair, and we're cool. You're not into it.
Guess what?
Why'd you co-sign Dr. Mohammed?
Because Dr. Grant, you're right. My mom and dad raised 6 kids in the projects. My dad was a janitor, and we had so much love and understanding in the household. It was never about money.
Yes.
My mom would stretch out $20 for the week.
Yes.
But now, in these relationships, now it's like, well, what are you bringing to the table economically? Everybody's concerned about their social economic state as opposed to, are we surviving off love? Love at the end of the day is all we got.
That's all we got.
A couple of experts involved. Please welcome our good friend Lauren Lake and Dr. Tyee, also known as Dr. Love.
The good thing is that I'm proud of you were able to recognize that it wasn't there. Remember this, never look at it like, oh, I'm a failure. It didn't work this time, I get it the next time. Say it with me.
If I don't get it this time, I want to get it the next time.
Right.
And damn straight I will.
Right. So this doesn't end here. You can always reach out to me.
All right.
Always.
I really appreciate what you've done for me. I feel like I'm finally able to call myself a man. You've changed my life.
Being a professor is probably the most rewarding to date. Being a professor knowing I'm educating, providing healing and therapy to young scholars all across the world. Every day walking in the classroom it enlightens my spirit. It brings me joy to see the looks on the face of my scholars when they say, well, Dr. Mohammed has something to give us. And I love giving it to them. And whatever I have to give, and I'm very honest and frank and candid, I should say, with my scholars. And I think that helps them with their day-to-day. I'm not a textbook professor, but I'm a real professor. Now put your right hand up in the air. Put that right hand on your heart. And say, but most of all, I love myself. I'm Dr. Syed Mohammed. Thank you.